Good morning, good night, and good afternoon, everyone. This is God Only Knows Loading here, bringing you guys the first ever, at least for me, a Paragon podcast. Today we have DKT, which is going to be quite a regular, in fact. He's probably going to be a permanent member to this podcast. We're going to try to bring it to you almost every Sunday, since this is new, we're still figuring out on the time. But right now, what we have is a match. DK, do you want to introduce yourself?
Yes. Hi, everybody. This is DKT Gaming. Um, I don't need any introductions. Everyone that comes in, y'all know who I am. We are going to start off with the PCL tournament that is going on right now this weekend, hosting a match between Reborn and Team Unknown. If you look along the right side there, you'll see quite a few people that we actually play with on the channel, like my boy Jay, Ice and Fire, and the infamous Kid Def. He's over here. He's going to be joining them for their matches here, and it's we're going to see how it goes. We're going to review the match, watch it, and then at the end of it, we're going to do some Q&A on the match, some discussions on the match, and then we're going to end off our podcast with a Q&A from Kid Def.
Yeah, well, we might continue a little bit depending on how many people are going to join and if they have any questions, because that's what I wanted to end off on, is the people. But, yeah, it seems fine. Alright, are we synced up on 0-0? Do you want to get this started?
We are synced up. Go ahead and press play in
All right.
3, 2, 1, go.
Alright, I'm at 1 second, 2 second, 3 second. We're pretty close.
I think we are.
Okay, good. Now, what we were thinking here is, how can we get an AoE team right now? And yeah, it kind of took a little while because we have to do like a draft pick. So, while we're waiting for that to happen, let's I'm gonna give you a question, DK. I put this in here just so we could do a transition in between in case you have to wait for something like this to happen. So, question number 1. What do you think about the current meta of Paragon?
Oh man, you waste no time starting off with the hardest question everybody's asking today. But I don't think it's that hard. What do I think of the current meta of Paragon? I think Paragon it's in a state into where it's trying to find its own identity in this world, and it's in a good and bad state. There are some good things that's going on in this game that I am just loving, and then there are some just awful things that's going on in this game that needs to change. It's just very bad for the game.
Let me stop you right there, because the main purpose of when I asked what's going on with the meta, what we mean, guys who are watching, is currently the offset or the pro players of what they're doing. When we're talking about meta, we're talking about right now, currently, there is a tank meta in Paragon, where a lot of heroes end up building a lot of health and some power and are able to completely crush a lot of other heroes who are just unable to kill them because they have so much health. Continue, Dika.
Right. And so going forward on with that meta topic. All right, well, we'll wait and we'll come back to that question.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Kid Def, with the commentary on the match.
As soon as it goes to the Paragon match, we'll definitely do it. Alright, I currently hear the people. Okay. I'm at 1 minute 59 seconds. Where are you at? Around the same?
Alright, I'm gonna start off with Involve with Iggy in the middle.
Okay, that is currently where I was at. Yeah. So, what's how many seconds and minutes you're on?
Uh,
Like,
22, 23, 2 minutes and 22.
all right. So you are like 2 to 3 seconds in front of me, but it should be okay.
All right.
I was playing Gadget, and we were in mid. The reason why this was a really hard game for us was mainly because of that Iggy. I'm gonna tell you right now, guys. You're gonna see throughout this match that Iggy just kept laying down turrets, which is what you want to see. But he did it in such a way where his team was rotating a lot constantly, so that when we did bring his health down or almost kill him, they had managed to win every team fight almost. All right, let's see.
Yeah, I'm looking at this lineup here with you and Iggy, and like you're kind of letting them just a little bit bully you here in the beginning.
Yeah,
You want to poke him at least once or twice with that bomb. See, now he's got free reign to come over and terrorize his jungle. Uh, yeah, he came right over to the jungle trying to terrorize and see if the jungler was there.
yeah.
Now he's coming right back.
The problem is that I couldn't really effectively hit Iggy, mainly because he was so forward pushing always. He had his turrets right down, which is what you want as an Iggy player. But me playing as Gadget, my main priority is try not to die in mid lane and try to protect it as best as I can without dying. I was trying to do that as best as I could, and you'll see throughout the match where I really didn't die that much, precisely for those reasons. Now you see Iggy going in on Grux. Apparently, he's just whooping the Grux butt right now. Grux has green buff. Do you see that?
I'm still watching you and Iggy duke it out in the mid.
Alright, let's pause it. Press X.
All right, let me give me one moment. Let me pause it.
Yeah, let me see where you're at on your stream.
All right, how many minutes are you at?
I'm at 4 minutes and 28 seconds. Where are you at?
Wow, I was at 3:48. You jumped quite a bit.
Alright, let me bring it back. I'm gonna bring mine back.
I'm at 4:23 right now.
Alright, go to just 4. Try to go to 4.
Um, 4. I'm at 4 exactly.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, there we go.
Alright. So you see me and Iggy in mid, and then you see him going left, right?
That is correct. Yes, I see him going left.
Yep, and now he's hitting the Grux. Okay. Can I get your commentary on this? What's going on right now in mid?
We're back in mid, and
Mm-hmm.
Iggy is just hitting minions. The thing, like with that jungle, as soon as you saw Iggy leave to go in that jungle, or if you saw him move out of mid, search for Iggy. I think that's one thing you got to look at. Iggy's going to be on that rotation, and looking at this team and knowing how they play,
Mm-hmm.
they are big on rotation. Iggy is going to rotate and try to pick off anybody that he can. And knowing that Grux doesn't have any life still, and there's not a chimera in that jungle, he's gonna go in that jungle. He's gonna try to take somebody out.
Yeah, and you're gonna see how they tried to get me in mid with Rampage being there. Our Grux tries to hit Rampage and almost accidentally kills him. Unfortunately, he stays a little bit too long there, ends up almost dying for it. Do you see that, DK? Or are we
I do.
mismatched on
I see
time?
it. Yeah, I see the rampage here. I'm at 519 on. I'm
You're
at
at
530.
519?
Yeah. Now Grux is coming in.
Hold on. I think
Here,
it's because
pause
I.
it. Here, pause it.
Yeah, pause
Pause
it.
it.
I think it's because I might have accidentally pressed up. Instead of 0.75, I have 1.00.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
So let me bring it back. Where are you at?
There, I'm at.
Gotta go to 530.
I'm at 553.
553. Alright.
There, I'm trying to go to 530 now. Give me one moment.
Um, hmm.
All right, I'm at 530.
Are you at 530?
Yep. Let me know when you're ready to go.
Okay, give me a second. 530. And then done. Huh.
Where are you at? And I'll find you.
Yeah, give me a second. 5. Alright, I'm at 530.
All right, you ready?
Yeah. Make
Okay,
sure we have
three.
0.75,
I
okay?
have one. Is it zero? Let's do 1.0. That's fine.
Alright, 1.00? Okay.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
All right, we there.
Yeah, 1.00. I'm at 37, 38, 39. You good?
I'm there. I'm good, sir.
Alright. So here we see that Iggy just laying it down on his Grux in mid right now. It is crazy. I come back now, and DK, let's take a look on left real quick. Let's take a
All
look on
right,
left.
we're looking at Needle Stick and
Yeah.
Master Splinter.
Uh huh. Needle Stick and Master Spinner. Now, what they've been doing throughout this entirety of this match is they've been doing a pretty good job. Or who is that?
That's help Mary. That's
Yep,
help
help
me and
Mary.
Mary.
They were going up against him. They were constantly trying to be getting ganked. It was me in mid lane getting ganked, along with right lane. Oh, do you see Relect on left? Hidden Shadow Assassin?
I do see that. Yeah.
Yeah, go to that. Go to that. Who is it? They're playing up against a Shimby, and I think this is where they almost die. If I believe it's either that or I die in mid.
It looks like you about to die in mid.
Yeah, it
Go
was
back to mid.
me. It was Ice Fire, and then there was Iggy and Scorch. Iggy and Scorch almost died, but once again, guys, because Iggy had his ult, he had managed to just get away, just easy. He just got away that fast. We were very upset by it. All right, now we're gonna follow Ice Fire through the jungle.
There we go.
Yeah, he's fighting. He ended up dying to the rampage. And they're heading back mid. The one thing I noticed about Team Reborn was that they strangely didn't push mid as hard as I thought they were going to towards in the beginning of the match. One thing you notice in Team Reborn is their rampage is going through our jungle and getting our black buff. That's very important, guys, because you really want to take use of the enemy opponent's black buff if you can get it. Sometimes it's going to be a little bit risky, but other times you might succeed. You never know.
Okay, give me one moment.
Okay.
Give me
You
one
want me to
moment.
pause it?
Pause it. Pause it.
Okay. Where are you at?
I'm at 843.
I'm at 846. Just go back a couple seconds.
Okay, I just want to turn the broadcasting stuff off for Siri so we're not getting interrupted by her. All right, there we go. All right, you're at 846.
8. Where are you at? Just let me know where you at. It's easier if I can just.
I'm at 844. I'm at 844.
Okay. 844. Alright, I'm right there.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
And you're at 848? Hold on, pause it again.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. We're
Yeah,
watching.
pause it.
No, we're good. We're good.
No, I messed up because I'm at 9-4.
Okay. All
Where
right.
where you at?
I'm at 901 and 901.
901. It's weird because as soon as I press it, it like starts it up, so it plays it.
That's correct.
Alright, I'm just go to 9. Alright,
Okay.
3, 2, 1, start.
There we go.
Okay, yeah, I think we're all synced up. No more problems.
All right, let's go. What's up, Kayla? All right, so Grux just got taken out in the mid.
What happened? What do you
Go
think?
back. You're going back. You're going back. We got Help Mary helping out mid now.
And look, they're taking Fang too. Now that's a good thing, guys, because if you guys
They
can
went
get a
Fang
pick,
for 9 minutes.
I know it's because they had that damage, man. They rotated real quick, and you're gonna see that throughout the match. The rotating is really good. That's what you expect from pro players. Now it looks like Iggy is still in mid with me and someone else. Me and Twiggy, I think.
Yeah, you and Twiggy.
Yeah, Twiggy, I think, was the Aurora on our team. Yes. Now there's 3 people in mid currently right now. And it looks like they went left. Yeah, mid lane went down. I couldn't save that. And they're in our jungle currently.
Alright, thank you, Kayla. I see that, yeah. It looks like they're heading up. Alright, Involve is going back. We got Needle Stick coming around in the middle, going back. Bellica, Master Splinter's on his way back. You're waiting for
yeah, blue buff.
Jay
He
Leo.
got blue buff.
He's waiting for the buff.
Yeah, he just got blue buff.
Twiggy and Grux inside the jungle. They're getting ready to invade our jungle. They're invading the jungle here now.
Yeah.
Master Splinter is trying to go up on.
Now here is when I think I'm gonna die, if I believe currently, because I saw the Bellica, and I was thinking that they were gonna keep going on that rampage, but they didn't. They just kind of like left me, so I ended up getting rocked and just destroyed. Yep, and they killed our Grux too. During this time, they were just really, really tanky guys. Let's see with their builds.
Yeah,
Murdoch.
They got you guys by about 20,000 gold league right now.
Pretty much, yeah. They all have, well, a lot of them, 2 of them have possessed Bracken, which is probably why that Iggy kept regaining health so fast. Huh. He's got the slow buff. Yeah, it took me a while to get up there with Iggy. Alright, I'm gonna zoom in right on Iggy here. Now he's backing up from mid because all 4 of our people are gone. But you guys, do you see, DK, that how they're pushing right lane?
Yep, I see that.
Yeah. They've been split pushing very effectively throughout this match. Now they back off because they saw her and they knew that someone else was coming.
Enemy tower destroyed.
Tell me, guys, if you hear an echo or anything like that, and if the stream's okay.
All right, look like Needlestick's trying to catch Help Mary off guard. Master Splinter right behind him, sticking on his butt. They're going to go for a Fang Tooth here a second time. And looks like they're going to get it. Help Mary's going to try to come in and steal it. Just threw his sword down.
He's not getting it, though, because his mana's gone from Bellica.
They're still going over. All right, we got Kid Def coming in with the ult.
I got it, but Iggy ulted. He ended up destroying that tower, yeah. And Shibby was just cleaning up. Yeah. Shibby just cleaned up our whole entire team along with Iggy and Scorch. He couldn't really do anything.
That's almost a twin team right there. That's
almost, yep.
All right, so you guys contested that, and that was not a good call. That was not a good call at all. But I mean, got to give you an A for effort. I mean, that Pong got up in there. If he only had enough mana. All right, so we're going back up mid. We got Rampage in the jungle. All right, Needlestick is going back. Reflect is going back. And it looks like the team's just regrouping right now.
I know. Yeah, they're regrouping, getting back the card stuff. DK, if you didn't know, when you press the touchpad, you click on it, you'll see what they're building and what cards they have.
Yep. Yeah, it looks like they're taking a look at their builds right now. We got full deck. We got Spriken, 3 Sprikens. We got 3 Flaming Zelchin. You know, this is the current meta right here. What you guys are seeing right now, these builds, this is the meta. This is why they're able to contest that Fang Tooth so well and so early, is because they've been building this Zelchin from the beginning. They've been building it from the beginning. Let's go ahead and go back to the action here. We're watching Master Splinter right now, and we just had a contest for the river buff right here. It looks like you got a glitch on Ice Fire. The man is stuck inside the walk. He ain't going nowhere. His body is... He got hit so bad, his body got imprinted into the map. Now they're going to go test Prime at 15 minutes in. Prime is going. They're hitting Prime. No one is aware of it. It is not happening. They're going to get away with a full Prime, right?
Now, this is important, guys. If you guys can get a team kill early on in the game, you guys can go for Prime. It is extremely important that you guys remember what's going on and where to rotate. Because if your full team is there, you got to make sure you take an objective. Because Paragon is becoming more and more objective-based. If you don't take an objective, what ends up happening is that the other team does, or you just pretty much wasted that full team wipe.
So we got all of this one team going after the wrong person on Shimby on the left side here. We got the rest of the team coming up all on the right side here.
Exactly.
We're going to go ahead and take out this right inhib with no problem. This tower is going down. Rampage just took the tower. He's taking the tower.
And we didn't even get Shimby either.
They're taking shots. And they continue to over there and rush Shimby without even, she's just a distraction. The inhib is gone. We got 5 people on one inhib, or 4 people on one inhib, and no one has yet to respond to it. Now they're just circling around the middle. This is going to be a piece of cake for Reborn.
Yep, they're just going to pick that off,
too. We got Rampage with the boulder coming through. Bam! He hits Kid Def, knocks his ass out, and now they're going to take out the inhib.
And that's how all the inhibs went down, guys.
They're rotating right around, man. Needlestick backing off in the jungle. He's trying to play it safe, come up from behind, because that's what the carry does. And now they're going to take out this second one. The other team was just like, fuck it, let's go ahead and go through the inhib, try to take out an inhib before we take out a second tower. That's not going to work, but they're just circling it now like vultures. Coming in, up on the left tower is down. Now it's time to take out that inhib. Rampage got the rock inside his hand. Who's going to hit with it? Who's going to... Oh, he just hit Fire and Ice, but he barely missed. He hit the tower. Rampage is going in. He just... Oh, wow. The tower just went down. I can't even explain what the hell just happened there. It's over with. We're going up inside we are going up, and Rampage is just taking that. Look at him, taking that core hit, doing nothing to him, man. Doing nothing to him. You would think there was a Narbash in this game. How much health this man is regaining right now?
Now, guys, what's happening right now is the fact that Shimby was able to distract us very effectively to where we focused her like a lot. And they just ended up destroying us, really. There was nothing that we could do to prevent that from happening. It was unfortunate because our Grux wasn't building a damaged Grux as well. He was trying to build a non-meta deck. Alright, I pressed the square button, DK.
All right, I'm looking there at the final score here. Let's go ahead and break down what these builds are and what we're doing here. This, if you look, we have 1, 2, 3, 3 Sprikens, 3 Zelchins. No one, look at this. No one is running a Chaos deck. Nothing. No one's running Chaos here, right? So let's go ahead and let this finish playing out.
Alright, I am back to the watch thing, and I'm gonna search in the other video. So I'm just gonna wait for you while you do that.
All right. Wait for it to come out here. We're gonna go ahead and search the other video. I would say, guys, the main thing that in that last match, what killed y'all was no rotation at all. I don't even think I ever seen Grux come out of the jungle. And
we had very little
dead.
rotation. He came towards mid a lot. The problem was that he was dying constantly because the Iggy and how their team rotated. Like Grux tried to jump on Iggy in mid, but their Bellica was just so close, and she just knocked them up, and Iggy's ult just took care of it, and that was it. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and find the... Let me know when you've fully typed it in, DK.
Yep, give me one moment here.
We're gonna go ahead and look at another one from me. The Team Unknown versus Team Reborn. This is gonna be their second match.
Yep, we're gonna go ahead and look at the second match, and then we're gonna end that podcast on talking about
Q&As and stuff.
Q&As, and we'll open it up to the chat too. How do I look up a match again?
You go to watch and search.
All right, give me one moment, guys. Please be patient with me. This is gonna take a long ass time.
It's not gonna take that long, to be fair. You just gotta make sure you type it in right. 666. Well, that's interesting.
By the way, give you guys an update on my health today. I was actually able to get up and by myself without any assistance from my wife. I was able to get up. I didn't walk far. I hobbled across to the other side of the couch. and back and forth, just to try to get my leg exercised out. And then I was forced to go to the restroom, forced by, I couldn't control what was coming out. And so I had to use a chair to hobble to the restroom, and it was good. I had to do it without my wife. She was dead, knocked out in a coma. So my daughter was helping me, and she was like, "Daddy, you gonna be okay? I got you if you fall." I'm like, "Baby, you ain't got me if I fall, baby. But thank you for being there. You ain't got me if I fall."
Man, that would have been scary.
I know, right? The thought that you got me if I fall, baby, that's what's keeping me going. The thought that you're gonna catch me. So,
oh my goodness.
But I was able to successfully make it to the bathroom without my wife, which is a good thing. So she can leave home now without being worried that I'm gonna, be dead.
Oh my goodness. Here I am telling you that you should probably how the heck do I I messed up in typing it, so I gotta look at where I found it.
I don't think I messed that up. Let me double check the code.
Yeah, I found out where I messed up mine. Alright, that should be good. Nope. Is it B4, 848?
Oh, I didn't mess it up. See, we just wait for it. See if it goes through.
Oh, finally. Man, these things are like long as heck.
Did
There's
yours
a,
pop right up when you found it, or?
yeah,
All right, now I must have messed something up.
there's some echo. Do you hear that?
No,
Is
I
someone
don't.
in here with us? Hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
666. Bravo 484. 484. A is an alpha. 806. FD 3D 95 D 95 Bravo 4 371. Yeah, E8. That's the right code. It's not coming up. There it goes. Look at that. I didn't even touch it. You see this shit? I tell you. All right. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna play the draft.
I'm at 0 seconds.
All right. Give me one moment. I'm at 0 seconds.
Okay. Let me know. You're gonna start it off, and then just say press it. Like ready. Okay, press it.
Yeah, I'm
Because,
ready. I'm at 1 times 1. I'm at
okay,
1.00.
so ready. There is an echo. I don't know what's going on. Let me turn off the mic. Turn it back on.
All right.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear it. I don't know. It has to be on your end. Try to turn off your mic.
Okay. Yeah, I don't hear an echo at all, sir.
Hello?
Turned it back on.
Hello.
Yep, I can hear
Alright,
you.
yeah.
I can hear you
Yeah.
loud and clear.
I don't hear it anymore. Yeah, it was probably yours or something. Okay,
Yeah.
so we're at 0 seconds. Ready, set, now.
All right, we're into the second round with Team Unknown against Team Reborn.
This is going to be the second round, guys. We're going to do a lot better in this round. Man, I'm at 17, 18, 19, 20. Are you good?
Yep, I'm at the same doing.
Alright, good.
We're good. So let me ask you this: when you guys were going through, did y'all have a choice to ban someone?
Yes, we did actually. We first of all, the first bans in the first game was we had picked Gideon. We had picked Gideon to be banned, and Team Reborn had picked Wraith or Wrath.
Wraith to be banned, huh?
Yeah, it was Wraith.
Huh.
They had weirdly picked Wraith. I had no idea why they
That's
would do
crazy,
that.
man. I'm
They
very
had first pick
surprised you
too.
went with Gadget. I'm very surprised you went with Gadget versus Gideon did. Like
Yeah,
you're
I
a
was
way better
upset by
Gadget
it.
player. Yeah. I can't
See,
believe you decided to skip out on Gideon versus yeah.
no, dude, what had happened was my team was like, look, we need to do this and this, and we need to pick these certain heroes, and I'm telling them, That's not a good idea. We should pick the heroes that we're doing,
Okay.
that we like.
Well, hold on. The match is starting
Yeah,
here.
the match
It's
is
already
starting.
going. Let's go ahead.
Everybody's
Who
going
you
in
at
the
on
jungle
time?
right now. I'm at 120, 121, 122, 123, 124. Let me know when to stop. 125, 126, 127,
All right.
28.
Yeah, you good?
Alright, so we're on the same pace?
Yeah, I'm at 128 now.
128?
Hold on.
You're gonna have to pause
Yeah,
it
where
here.
you at? Where are you?
Check your speed on the time.
It was at 1.1. All right. Yeah, zero.
Yeah,
You know,
okay.
1.0. Give me one moment.
I'm at 141. Hmm.
It's still waiting for it to load up. Something's going on with it. It put me back out in the beginning. I'm just waiting for it to catch up now.
Alright, go to 141.
It's telling me. Hold on, give me one moment. Gotta wait for it to load up.
Wait for it to load? What does that really mean?
And what I mean is that I was stuck on a white screen and it wasn't doing anything, but I could hear everything playing in the background. It wasn't
Oh,
working.
no, it was loading up. Yeah, it has to do that, yeah.
All right, so what do you want me to go for time?
Go to... Just... Go to 140.
Okay.
Are you at 140?
I'm there now.
Alright. When I say press it, just press the button, okay?
All
3,
right,
2, 1, press it.
here we go.
Alright. Alright, I'm at
All right, so
145, 146,
me too.
147. Alright, we're good. Alright, I'm at 152, 153, 154. You good?
Yeah, we're good.
Alright. Now, first things first, we were trying to get a gank going on, but my team was kind of indecisive. Now, what you're gonna see here, guys, is this is sort of a pro strat, is where you have the carry and the support go mid lane. And it's very hard for the enemy team to get a gank without us knowing about it if you're calling out. What my team didn't do was we didn't call it out very efficiently. So sometimes it just got ganked. I was all the way on the right side playing Gideon versus the Aurora, and I almost killed her, and then she killed me. And it was very... I was upset about it. I didn't pick my dash away ability because I didn't feel like I needed it, but I did, and it was a mistake on my part. That's very interesting. They have a gadget in mid, and they are just pushing that up against two people.
I'm seeing that. We got Twiggy and we got Shadow Assassin here in mid.
Yeah.
And going up against Involve here. And look like Gadget got him up against the ropes. They're already in tower. That should be reversed right there. Two people in mid.
Could you do like a count on what time you're on? Like 340, 340, something like that?
I'm at 347, 48.
Okay,
49.
okay. Yeah, we're good. And 1 point, just 1.00?
1.00.
Alright, then yeah, we're fine.
All right, who are we following right now? Who we spectating?
We are going to be spectating me on right lane currently.
Okay.
Just for the time being.
All right, we're spectating him on right lane.
Yeah, we're spectating me, Gideon. So guys, during this match, I had to constantly go back because I was running out of mana. And I tried to do a better job of not like using my ability so much. It's just what you're gonna see is that our chimera. Here it is. Here it is. This is the part which I just hated. Like, do you see that? Do you see that, DK?
She completely stopped you, man. You didn't use your teleport either.
Yeah, I didn't have it.
Uh,
That's because I decided to upgrade my meteor by 2. I misclicked.
okay.
Yeah, and I upgraded that by 2 instead of the teleportation. I was very upset by that. And she's just getting a lot of hits on my tower right now. And that's what happened. Now we're gonna take a look on left lane because Chimera and Feng Mao, I believe, is on left. And it looks like someone's coming up from the jungle, which is their Grux. You got any stuff, DK, going on?
Looking here at you against Aurora here, it looks she got you up against the ropes here. She knows that you're afraid of her for some reason. So she's going up against you. She's coming. She's hitting you hard every single time you step out of that tower.
Yeah, on the right.
Yeah, over here on the right. So she's just controlling the lane right now, taking out your gold buff.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing. Hopping over to the mid section. Grux over here, hitting them back with the knockback, pulling them out. Shadow Assassin goes down along with FaZe. They are wiped out.
Yeah, they got destroyed.
Just taking them out in the jungle here, coming out of the shadows. Here comes
Fire comes out. Yeah.
Came up a little bit. Yeah, came up a little too late. But Jay Leto was like, "Forget that, I'm taking you out too."
Yevon got destroyed.
He hit his roar cry, and man, we heard that from downtown. And now Involve is just going at the tower, just taking it out completely. Now she's gonna start backing off. She got help coming.
Yeah.
And she's just backing off.
Twiggy and Shadow Assassin are both coming mid, trying to slow her down and stuff, but it's really not working out. She's gonna back out, and we see their Grux coming towards left lane or his jungle, and he's gonna take that now.
Yeah.
Going back to me on right lane, I am kind of low health, so I believe I'm gonna go back.
Yeah, so Kid Def is up against the ropes here against Aurora still.
Looking at,
and she's about to come around behind. She's trying to wait for him to sneak out. He's going for the bait. He's going out there. He's going out there. And,
she managed the basic
She's just waiting. She's got full health. He throws a fireball at blank space. I think he thought somebody was in ghost form there.
No, I tried to hit her, and what ended up happening was that when I'm looking at the builds right now, DK, and she has Possessed Spraken. She was regenerating all of the damage that I kept doing to her, and I was getting very upset by this. So I kept calling Chimera to come and help me. Now look over on left lane, DK. Towards the middle.
We're gonna stay at this. She freezes you. Oh, almost.
Oh, we're still going right.
Yeah, we're still on right. So now we're headed over to left lane. We got Master Splinter and Needle Stick with Wraith. Oh man, it's a deadly combination right here.
Yeah.
Mary don't know what to do. He's going out against a Wraith in a full health.
He should not have done that.
Splinter. I don't know what he's doing right now. Got popped up in the air. Wraith is about to do the rewind, sending him back. Boom! Headshot, taking him out. And this man
he
is
pops
done.
the shield.
He's
yeah.
gone. He's gone. He pops the shield. He might be able to save it.
Oh wait! It looks like he's going back in the tower.
Just a little bit. Let's see if he can get out of there. Let's see if he can get it.
Almost died.
He's looking for the snipe. He's looking for the snipe. He's hugging that tower, boy. He's making love to that tower.
Chimera comes out through the jungle. Looks like he's trying to pick someone off on left. Ooh, he rewinded him too.
He got rewind back. All right, so it looks like Help Mary. He gets saved. He gets saved by Chimera. He's out of there. They're going ahead and go back.
Let's take a look on right lane.
Over here. Kid Def has got her in a twist, and now she's stopping him, and now all right. He escapes.
I think I had ulted her. There's like 1 or 2 times where I almost kill her.
All right, she freezes him. Ooh.
Yeah.
Good job with the teleportation.
Just managed to get out of there.
Reflect is like, I don't want nothing. You ain't doing shit with Gideon. I'm gonna keep you up against the ropes. You're not gonna go any goddamn where. I'll
It
come
was
at you at
so
half
hard with
health.
her possessed Paragon, man. Like
She is just being aggressive, boy. She's like that ex-girlfriend that never go away that knocks on the window saying, "Open up." She's not going away,
I
and
had
she's
to
just
leave and go
bullying,
back.
taking
Yeah.
that gold buff again.
Actually, the funny thing is, I was recording this, and my little recording session kept appearing on the gold buff, so I couldn't see the gold buff. So whenever the gold buff was up, I didn't know. Ice and Fire's coming out from the jungle, going the right lane.
Yep, going over the right lane, trying to get a pick on Reflect.
Jumps
Got
on
Kid
her.
Def coming back. Jumps on her. He doesn't go follow up. I don't think he has any mana. Does he have any mana?
Yeah, I
he
went
has
back
full
to base
mana.
and then
I
I
don't know why
came back.
Yeah, he didn't ult. Kid Def, I know you got your ult by now. Up, she freezes both of you.
I used my ult already.
She's escaping. She's escaping.
Yep. I think she gets away.
She barely missed that. She barely gets away. Come on, throw the fireball. Follow up with the fire. No, not at all.
Yeah.
No.
I couldn't.
Right, so
I ran out of mana. Yeah. During that time, I pretty much used almost my whole kit, and I ran out of mana.
We're jumping back over to the left lane. We got him to help Mary.
Yeah, Fang Mao.
He's out of there. That tower's going down. Fang Mao is going down. All right, so they're gonna keep pushing up this left side here.
Yeah, they've been pretty
Fang
aggressive.
Mao's gonna be in trouble if he doesn't get any help from his team.
Getting like some weird like stutter issues.
All right, let's hop back in mid because the mid is getting the tower taken out.
By
Looking at
Gadget.
Shadow Assassin here. All right, looks like they're trying to go for a prime pick here. We got all of them in the jungle. Jay Leo, Master Splinter, they're rolling together right now. Who they trying to go see? Look at him. He on the prowl, man. That Jay Leo, man. All right, looks like he's just clearing out their jungle. Oh,
DK, what time are you on? To do a count, please.
11:55, 56, 57. 58.
I'm like a little bit ahead of you. Just a little bit, like a couple seconds.
Okay. We're okay. We're all
Yeah,
right.
we're okay. We're okay. And I'm also like doing like this weird lag-ish type thing, where it's like I'll move, and then it'll be like really late. Like I'll move the joystick, and then it'll have a late reaction.
All right, so we hold on. Here we go. We got Jay Leo right here in the jungle. Here in their jungle, he's getting ready to get Twiggy. He took Twiggy. Oh, she
destroyed
is out.
him.
Oh my goodness, just destroyed.
Let me take a look at the build that Grex is playing. Yeah,
my goodness.
Grex just destroyed that girl.
He's doing. Jay Leo is doing a tank kind of like Grux. Not really. He's got.
No, he's not. He's doing a full damage Grex. He just has a few jungle things for early game. Later game, he's gonna just destroy us. It's currently like 12, 13 minutes into the match. You notice that this match is longer. Yeah. It looks like they're going a Fangtooth? No. Very interesting. Team Reborn is currently just trying to look and figure out what they're trying to do, and they're going to take Fangtooth.
Yeah, they're going to take Fangtooth here. All 5 of them are assembling faster than the Avengers did.
Yeah, separate movie franchises too.
Fangtooth was in and out within 30 seconds. It was done.
They're gonna go right lane, and I almost die from a Fangtooth when they get it. Alright, they're going mid. They're pushing up mid pretty hard currently. Oh, and they separate, and then... Yeah.
Alright, let me know who you're following.
Currently... Really no one right now. I'm just trying to figure out where people are. I'm looking at Fang Mao. Fang Mao. Help the guy. Help Married.
So we're looking at Help Mary, getting ready. He's getting wiped out by Master Splinter. He's getting the rewind done to him.
And he teleports out. Good job.
Alright, they go into ghost mode. They don't know what's happened to him. And he snipes him. He is out. Needlestick get him with the snipe. That man didn't see it coming.
Heal stick lands almost every basic attack, and it is very hard for you to actually like go up against him. Grex is taking black buff in our jungle, and looks like he's thinking about going mid. Icefire is like looking at both of them, not really sure what's going on.
Grex is lurking in the jungle, waiting for Shadow Assassin and Twiggy to come out.
He goes in.
Grex out the battle
Grex
cry,
grabs, kills
both. He is
both
out.
of them. They are both dead in middle.
Wiped out the middle. Here come Fire and Ice coming through. Ice Fire getting his
Yep,
butt
it
wet.
wasn't gonna help out.
Oh my goodness, get pulled out.
Help
Man,
me just
Grex
came
just
back, and he's like, I don't want any
man.
part of this. So he goes back. It looks like I'm running away from the Aurora. Yeah, because she had ult and stuff. Let me see, do they go Prime? No, they're just wiping out our jungle currently. Getting our green buffs and stuff.
For those of you that just turning in, we are going over the PCL match with our orb, with Team Unknown and versus Reborn. A couple of people from our orb nations on the Team Unknown.
Yep.
That's Kid Def and Icefire. And we're watching how bad they get their butt spanked right now.
Yeah, by Team
Special
Reborn,
team.
some of like the best people in the game. We did get 4th place, I have, you know. We did get 4th. Oh, and here I'm on right, DK. I'm on right looking at me. Aurora has a green buff.
She's bullying you again. She's running through. Oh, how about she was
Oh,
gonna
Ice Fire looked like he might die.
That ex-girlfriend, boy. Oh, yeah, they dead.
Yep,
Ice
Fire is just getting it. I think.
That's a splinter.
I just looked.
They took that boy out so quick.
I thought they were going to go next to me next. And I was like,
Alright, here we go. The Mighty Five. I'm going to call them Mighty Five. They're assembling so fast in the Avengers.
Yeah,
it's
they're getting Fangtooth again. This was really weird. I was very upset because I had managed to get called out because I didn't think that they were going to come or walk that fast. And they did. They walked like really fast.
Uh-oh, he just pulled them back.
Yeah, I tried to ult. Bellica knocked me up and it was just destroyed. I got wrecked.
They kept him in the air so long, it was done. It was
Yeah.
over with.
And it looks like something's happening in mid. They're fighting Gadget of some sort. And they're gonna back off. And they're getting wrecked right now. Looks like they're backing off.
Oh, wow. She
Oh, help
Twiggy
me,
almost
just
killed
got-
herself, and she just ulted for some reason. I don't know why.
Probably you get back some health and mana.
No, you can't get health anymore from her ult. I don't know why people still use her ult thinking they're going to get health. Looks like Team Reborn are assembling again at Prime, man. I tell you, the Avengers, the Mighty Five, they are over here.
Yeah, they're just picking us off.
Prime again, man.
And they just destroyed it. Just got wrecked. Prime stood no chance.
Alright, they're now clearing out you guys' jungle here. Alright, Kid Def went out on reflect. He hit her with the ult. He hit her. She counter-alted.
Yeah, notice
Froze them. Oh, and
how-
wiped them all out. Oh my goodness.
some people might say that was a bad engagement.
Enemy triple kill. Wow, that was
Yeah.
a horrible engagement right there. So
Now, to me, it was a good
Don't ever
engagement.
engage them.
No, let me finish what I'm trying to say. I engaged the Aurora because my team was fully there. What ended up happening was, you guys, you gotta know not to be undecisive when playing this game. In a split second, you should make a decision on, are you gonna push this or kill someone? What ended up happening is, I said, guys, you're right here, let's go attack this Aurora. They stood there and didn't come towards me when I was doing all of that damage to her, and instead waited until she was out of my ultimate to attack her. If you notice that if we would have followed up, there's almost a 100% chance we probably would have killed her. Chimera was there.
You guys noticed that was their first kill of this game against Aurora. That was their first kill. Yeah.
It was funny because
Aurora.
the Twin Blast shot off just one little missile or a grenade and just destroyed it. Yeah.
All right, so let me tell you a couple things that they did wrong. When they hit that Prime buff, there was no reason for you to contest them. At this point, you still had all your inhibs up. you should have went on the defense. The moment that you went out there and you attacked Aurora, you jeopardized your whole team because you got to look at it like this. They just got Prime buff. You saw Aurora invading your jungle. Her whole team right behind her. Her whole team right behind her. So like that was a mistake going after her right there. And now y'all kind of cost y'all that game right there. I don't know how much longer it was gonna last for y'all, but it could have lasted a little bit longer. Yeah, and that was it. There was only one death on the enemy team.
Yeah, and it was their Aurora finally. I put so much damage in there.
But let's look at this. Look at this.
Let's look at the cards. Let's look at the builds right now.
Pay attention. Look at these cards. Look what's reoccurring. That's Spriken and Zelchin. That is the current meta right now. Is the current meta is chaos and growth. You will be surprised how strong. I'm surprised we don't have any growth totems out there on the board, but we do have Possessed Spriken and Zelchin, and that's the current meta. Look at that goal. They had you guys almost by a 30,000 point goal lead, or 20,000 advantage in goal. That's a lot. I mean, that was 23. 24 deaths. They killed y'all 24 times. Y'all only got them once.
Yeah, we weren't rotating as good. As long as securing kills, we needed to secure more kills. The problem is that when our jungler did rotate, we never got the kill, and they just got away with like very low health.
Yeah, that was nuts, man.
All right. Yep.
All right. So now we're gonna open up with some Q and questions. I'm gonna load up one of my games I had earlier with Rafe. I don't want you guys to laugh at this. We were able to pull off the win, but that was some. I haven't played with Rafe in such a long time, so it was a little bit of sloppy gameplay, but it was fun. It was beautiful playing with Rafe again. Like I had this Gideon up against the ropes. But I'm gonna let y'all watch this gameplay, and I'm gonna let y'all see how good of a rotation that you need to be in mid. I think I was on point with my rotations. I think I did very well with them. So y'all can check out some awesome gameplay from me on the Rafe. And then let me get this loaded up, Anthony, and then we'll have you start off with the Q&A once we get the match started.
Yep. I started my own little match that I had in my personal selection, so that people don't get bored.
I was gonna upload this, but I lost the recording. That didn't work.
Okay. Can I not select a person that I want to follow? Alright, yeah, I can. Yeah, I was playing Richter in this match. This is a good match.
Oh, excuse me.
Alright. Are you ready?
Yeah.
After these questions, we will open it up so that the people who are on YouTube can start posting those questions so that we know what's going on.
Alright, I'm ready.
Alright. So, first question. What do you think about the current meta of Paragon?
Alright, so going back to our meta question from the beginning of the podcast.
Yeah.
What I think about the current meta? Well, the current meta right now is tanks. And it's tanks with a lot of health. And
health regen.
Honestly, I think right now, to tell you the truth, this is the best meta by far in Paragon, because what it does is it gives everybody a fighting chance to go up against people who are playing against strong carries. And you know, the other thing is, like, this meta wouldn't be so bad if this meta wouldn't be so bad if
they fix possessed Paragon?
if it was just not possessed striking. If it was only 2 characters right now that would get toned down. Rampage is unkillable in the jungle. If his health regen was about cut in half, it'd be good. But he's unkillable in the jungle.
Yeah.
And Grux. If they fix Grux, where he ain't one-shotting people for over the amount of damage that he has, it would be great. It would be great. But currently, I'm loving this meta. And the reason why I'm loving this meta, this match is a perfect example why this meta is working so well. This is a perfect example. I am able to run Wraith with growth and full tank mode and do an exceptional amount of damage because of 2 cards that I equip later on.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm loving this current meta. I'm happy. I love it. All right, go ahead.
I have mixed feelings about this current meta. Because, personally, what I feel is, in this current meta, the good things that I like is what you said. However, there's one glaring problem, is that almost every character in this game can become a tank. And it's a good and bad thing. Because, let's say I'm playing Twin Blast. I got a lot of damage, I'm a carry, I'm firing off, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, you know, a lot of damage as a carry, a lot of attack speed, stuff like that. Now let's say I got a Twin Blast with now a growth totem. Guess what? That's giving me back health and power. That health is making me a lot more tanky than I should be, which means I'm gonna be in a lot more team fights. Now that's good and bad. But I shouldn't, as a carry in this game, have that much health. It shouldn't happen.
Okay, so let me tell you one thing about that, and let me be clear with that. I completely disagree with that because it's as simple as this. That's not making him tanky. That's just giving him a little bit more health, and yes, in your eyes it may be tanky, but the thing is this: you can kill a carry easy. Like, that little bit of health is not going to stop that damage penetration that you got going.
Yeah, I agree.
What's stopping you is that tank that's beside him. And let it be known, even though this is a tank meta, the carries are in a much better place. Here's the problem here.
That is true. They are in a much better place.
Yeah, here's the problem why people aren't picking carries right now and why they're going in all out. And a lot of people are going to be upset with what I'm about to say, but this is a damn truth. If you have a carry and you have a support, make sure you know your goddamn role. When you go to be a carry support, your job is to go over there, don't hit a minion, keep the offlaner at bay, and allow your carry to get every single last hit. I promise you, I promise you, you will get your gold, you will level up as long as you support that carry. The thing is, I see time and time again, and this is a prime example of this game right here. Our carry, she was allowed to get her last hits. Her support didn't take any of her last hits. This woman, by the end of the game, had over 200 minions. At one point in time, she had 127 minions killed by the time 18-minute mark rolled up. Guess how many minions killed that the support had? The support only had 19 minion kills. That support was doing its job. It was not taking out minions. It was doing its damn job. And that is the problem why people don't feel like carries are doing anything in this current meta or are not worth anything. It's because the support is not allowing them to become powerful. The support is not allowing them to take control and follow. And that's one thing that people need to keep in mind. If you're going to go carry and you're going to go support, allow your carry to get every single one of those farms, and you'll see games and outcomes turn around completely. I promise.
I agree with that. I completely agree with that. Okay, getting on to question 2 now. Now that we discussed the so let's just do a quick recap on what we feel about that. I feel that currently in this game, it is mostly okay. Just a few minor problems here and there, but overall, I like it. Alright, DK, how do you feel about it? Quick recap.
The recap, yeah,
Yeah,
I agree with you completely. Let's go ahead and go to the next question.
Alright. What do you like about the new character reworks? Let's start off with Fang Mao.
Fang Mao rework. I love his rework. I think it's great. I think it's awesome. I just don't like his animation. He looks like this man is. He looks like he cutting grass now. He gets.
Yeah, he is the new lawnmower.
Yeah, it's just like his lawnmower instead of my fidget spinner. He ain't the fidget spinner no more. This man is just cut. I don't like his attack animation.
Mm-hmm.
I do like that you're able to execute minions at such a. Execute anybody at such a threshold of a level. That's pretty cool. So I do agree with that. I like his rework. His what was it called? His circle, his slow attack, his hamstring. I kind of wish the hamstring was still there. The tornado effect.
That's how I feel as well.
I wish that was still there, but I can see where it would have been overpowered. But it's good. He's a lawnmower instead of a helicopter. I know, right? Right.
Alright, now let me say what I should say about this. I personally feel that he is at a good state where Epic doesn't really need to do anything. However, there is the tiniest part is where in the game of Paragon currently, when you have too many passive abilities, it just makes the character a little bit less interesting. I feel like some people should know what I'm saying here. Let's say if Chimera, you just got rid of his jump, and it was a passive, and whoever was really, really low health, he would just jump on them and then slow them down. That would be kind of annoying because you wouldn't really feel like you're doing a lot, you know? However, I do agree that it feels better than what it used to feel like. And I really enjoy Fang Mao now.
Yeah.
Alright. Now let's go on to Gideon. Good old Get Good Gideon. Okay, you can start off.
Alright, yeah, so with Gideon, here's the thing with Gideon, guys. With this current meta, there are cards out there that can stop Gideon. There are cards out there. And people keep using this excuse. Gideon's overpowered. Gideon can't be stopped. There's a gem, and there's 2 cards out there that can stop Gideon. You know, there's multiple cards. There's more than 2. But 2 in particular. One's inside growth. One's inside
Order
curse. It's a curse card. Not curse card, but death. One's in death. One's inside growth.
Okay.
They both purify you. So you have the ability to purify yourself whenever you're inside an alt. So you have the reflex gem, the purify reflex gem, and then you have those 2 cards. I do apologize, I don't know the name of these 2 cards, but one's in growth. There's one in each affinity. Oh, there is one. Okay, there's one in each affinity. That's from what Bernard is telling us.
Okay, thank you, Bernard.
The thing is with Gideon, people keep saying, "Oh, he OP, OP." Won't you play the game to counter him? I don't ever complain about Gideon being OP because I have cards that counter him. So, yeah, if you include the stasis cards, there you go. You can always stasis yourself too. You got to be ready for it. The thing is, like, what I see time and time again when I watch people play is that we're not playing the MOBA game, as in the words of Sylphin. We're not playing the MOBA game. We're playing a me game right now. And the me game is all about me and not thinking about a team. When you go in with a 5-stack, we need to have that person with stasis. We need to have that Aurora. We need to have those reflex purities on. We need to have those team-focused cards. Whenever you see me play with my gem, I run the armor aura gem. I run that. I run stuff that helps my team out whenever I play support or jungle because it's just beneficial to do that. But people don't play the MOBA game. And so when you go to get into a team fight, what happens when you get into a team fight? Every single time, we have the whole entire team going after the goddamn tank, or they're going after individual instead of taking out one. Whenever I play with my team, I try to preach and practice every single time. If we're gonna get into a team fight, take out the carry, take out the support, then take out the tanks. It's as simple as that. Or if it's a support and which we need to take out first, which is phase, take out phase, take her ass out, take out the carry, and then take out the tanks. You all focus. And the other big thing is this. Teams don't use their attacks or abilities in succession to each other. We get in the team fights, and it's bam, 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 bam. Everybody use their abilities all at one time. Like, wait for the people to cast their abilities and then go back. All right, and then one at a time you hit them. Sorry, we got a little bit off topic. Go ahead.
Yeah.
But I think Gideon rework. I think it's great. I love his slow. I love his meteor that it slows. I wish that the new meteor attack had a little bit more of a homing effect, because it's very hard to hit that damn thing. I found when playing him. But his ult, I'm loving his ult. His ult should be a 3 second. I think it's great. This is me contesting.
A lot of people would disagree with you with that.
People will disagree with me.
Yeah,
and
people
even if it was 2
hate
seconds,
him.
I know they do. But there are ways against Gideon. There's a ways to get around Gideon, but people just don't use it. So.
Alright, here's my response. So, guys, towards Gideon, how I feel, and I'm a Gideon main. I have been playing him way before he got buffed. I like it. I like the little rock. Little rock. I like the rock that you just throw and it does damage. I like the slow. Little tricky to hit sometimes. Sometimes it's just easy because of the large radius. And his ult. Every single person has a complaint or a praise about his ult. For me, his ult doesn't do a lot of damage. If you got a lot of cards and stuff like that, then yeah. If I'm getting like 4 power taps, of course his ult's gonna do a lot of damage. Some people are complaining that his ult still does too much damage, or that they should just get rid of the damage dealt. Just, no. His ultimate is what's currently making people really salty. Because as soon as they come out of his ult, guess what? There's an Aurora popping her ultimate. There's a Grux grabbing them. There's always someone else with CC abilities that is hitting them to where they can't do anything about it. His ult is fine. His character kit has been very, very much improved, how I feel towards it. And I like it. So far, I think it is good. Alright. Now we're going to move on to Grux. Okay?
Alright, with Grux. Oh, man. With Grux. Grux right now is what Countess was in the beginning of this update. Grux is a cancer. Cancer. No, you know what? Grux isn't a cancer. Grux is a hemorrhoid that you just can't get rid of. Like he's like a hemorrhoid waiting to pop every single time you sit down. I don't know what that feels like, but for people who have hemorrhoids, they know what I'm talking about. Now, like Grux is just like that, man. Grux should not be able to do more damage than what this game allows. Like no one can get up to 4,000 HP in this game anymore unless it's an hour-plus game. Nobody can do it. Grux should not be doing that much damage.
He's not hitting for 4,000.
Dude, yes, Grux.
Well, it depends on what cards, dude. But like what build are you thinking of? The build I'm thinking of is Heavy Hitter, Def. What is it called?
No, Grux can hit with 4,000 with 2 builds. Growth Totem, Heavy Hitter, Death Crawler.
Yeah, that's
Tyrant, Growth Totem, and Death Crawler. He can hit for 4,000 with both of those builds.
Really, I have not seen the Tyrant build, and I've only hit, for me, playing as Grux, I've hit like 2,000 and something. I've never hit 4,000, that's interesting you say that. Because I have done the Growth Totem. That must have been really late in the game then. Because of the Growth Totem. Yeah, that must have been late. Okay.
But here's my thing with Grux though, what people don't be sleeping on, Grux can be countered too. Let me show you how Grux can be countered. A perfect counter for Grux is Greystone. Greystone, all you have to do is get Greystone, or with anybody, get the blade turned. It's an intellect. It's a 7-point gem in intellect. Basically, it blocks after you use the ability. It blocks the next basic attack. Ruck's basic attacks are what's killing everybody. If you use that, I promise you, whenever you go up against the Grux, that gem. Yeah. Whenever you go up against the Grux, it does not fade away. So once you use the ability, you can wait a while, and then your next ability will be blocked. If Grux is in the corner and Grux lurking around, you can stop it. I have seen so many times where Greystone went up against a Grux and have that gem in succession to his own ability, and bam, Grux gets shut down. Actually, there was a game where it was me and the Master going up against a Grux in a Rampage, and the Master just, he completely outran them both, outdodged them both, killed the Grux, and then proceeded to play around with Rampage in the jungle until we came and wiped them out. It was beautiful. It was beautiful.
Nice,
I'm sorry, Bernard, correct me. Blade turn is every 6 seconds though.
Yeah,
every 6 seconds. But I thought it had a sort of cooldown. I didn't think it had a cooldown. I know it procs every 6 seconds, but I didn't know it had a cooldown.
Mm-hmm.
But even if it does, when you in that heat of the moment, you're going to be hitting Grux with ability anyways. You might as well get the block for it. But if you go up against the Greystone and the Grux, it's good. It's good, man. That's a great counter to Grux is Greystone. Every 3 seconds, he's blocking one of his hits. I love this match right here. I took her ass up.
I got a really good Richter match I'm playing right now. Alright, so for me, Grux. I love Grux. I really do. I personally feel that they should, at the very least, nerf or do like a quick patch to where Grux cannot use Deathcrawler? Is that what it's called, DK?
Yeah, Deathcrawler, yeah.
Yeah, just make sure Grux can't use that card, because that's what's having a problem, is the Deathcrawler card. When that thing is up, and he has his ultimate, and he is doing a maximum amount of damage, there's nothing you can do. Nothing you can do, it is crazy. He is doing 2,000 damage with a grab, and then an R1, you're dead. If you have low health, if you are a carry without a growth totem or something, you're dead. You're pretty much dead, and there's nothing that we can do about that.
It doesn't matter what you have. You dead, period. If you allow a Grux to get Deathcrawler, you're damn dead. You're dead. There's no amount of help that you can have to keep Grux him off your ass. All you can do is run away.
Or you will be severely hurt to where his other teammates can just kill you. They can just kill you really fast. If they fix that, Grux is great. Grux has no problems. Don't nerf his damage. Don't nerf any of that. Just make sure he can't use that card. That one card that's just making him pretty broken. Or do a patch to where it doesn't work for his R1, because his R1 could be an ability damage instead of a basic attack thing. That would fix that problem. Alright, now, we talk about Fang now, talk about Gideon, talk about Grux. Let's talk about Rampage. Alright, your opinions on Rampage?
Oh man, the Rumble in the jungle, the king of the jungle.
I saw that,
the man with the master plan, boy. Yeah, y'all see that? I don't think I've been more excited to play a hero nowadays than with Rampage, boy. Rampage, you just feel so powerful. You feel like you can't be stopped. I love it. I think he's good where he's at, but the health regen needs to be cut down just a little bit in the jungle. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm getting up to 194 health regen with the improved health regen up to 300, and I'm unstoppable. Like, I can't be killed.
You know what build I'm running for Grux?
But at the same time, what's that?
Yeah, I just want to do a quick side note. Build I'm running for Grux is, Vital Waters, Growth Totem, and the curse card. What was it?
Are you talking about what build you running for
Because that's
Rampage?
Spriken. Yeah, for Rampage. Yeah. Sorry,
Rampage?
not.
Okay, all right.
Sorry,
All
yeah,
right, so he's
Rampage.
talking about his build for Rampage. I'm like, man, I thought we left Grux topic a long time ago. All right, so
yeah,
this
that
is what he's
Rampage
running
build is
for.
amazing.
Rampage, okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so yeah, back to my excitement for Rampage, man. I'm loving it, man. Check out the 2 videos I posted with Rampage in it. They're really good. I'm loving it. I don't know, man. In the rocks, man, I've just been on point with the rocks. I can tell y'all this, and me being a Rampage master and playing 82 games or more with Rampage, they changed the way that rock works. That rock throw is more precise. You can hit it now. Like, it has a little bit of an auto to it. I can tell you that. Mm-hmm. And it's just beautiful. Like you actually feel good about throwing that damn rock. And when you go to miss that rock, it's just because you did something stupid now. So I love it. I love Rampage character. I love his rework. The rumble in the jungle, it looked like he beating a bongo. I get a Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong.
Yeah, Donkey. I get that. I get that feeling too, man. All right, now on to my explanation of him. He is great. I currently feel right now in the game he is at a really good state. A lot of people though will disagree. They feel that he is overpowered because, let's talk about this. If you Rampage in the jungle before this patch, you still did fine. You really did okay. Like, honestly, I don't ever think Rampage was at a bad spot in Paragon to where they really had to buff him up. That's why, when he got, like, kind of buffed with the rework and stuff, people were complaining about him. I do have to agree with DK that his regen is extremely ridiculous. Like, that should not be a thing in the game. To where you are able to just do a 100% or something like that really close. Alright, and that's gonna be about it.
And the thing is like, with that regen, like, they don't even have to fix his base regen on his character, like, his circle. They don't have to fix that. I think, no, it's not the ability. They don't have to fix that. What I'm talking about, what they have to fix is the cards. If they can make it so the cards effectiveness is only half, as far as regen and gem wise, then it would be balanced. I think it would be balanced. Because, I mean, taking away, because that's what Rampage has always been known for. Even inside every update, you know, in the health, in the jungle, you don't mess with Rampage. You'll be foolish to go against Rampage in the jungle.
Yeah.
But what makes him overpowered is these combination of cards, and that's what make him unkillable, is the cards. So if you can cut the cards' abilities in half, then Rampage would be balanced.
That's a lot more harder to do than what you would think, and I feel like it would be easier if we just got the regen. If we just nerfed his regen ability. Just a little bit. Not a lot. Just enough to where this wouldn't really happen as much. Alright, on to question number 3. And I got like 13 of these. We just discussed the heck out of them.
Just to cut you off there, one moment, guys. I'm going to turn back on the suggestions so that way we can hear our people.
Okay.
Bernard did tell us that on a side note, Blade turn procs every 15 seconds, so.
I thought it was for Fang Mao? Is that what you're talking about? Or?
No, Blade, the intellect gem Blade, it procs every 15 seconds.
Okay, so it is 15 seconds, alright.
Yeah.
On to number 3. What do you hate about the new character reworks? What do you really not like?
Well, I kind of feel like we already addressed that when we were going over the rework. So
I know, but we just I'd like to do like a little recap, because we did talk a lot in detail about the character. So some people just might have like skimmed it over a little bit. That's why I'm dissing the question.
I don't.
So, what do you just don't like? Just give me one character that you do not like. About his rework.
Everything about Grux. There isn't nothing that I don't like about the reworks in themselves. It's the problem is the output and damage of the rework. Like, I think Grux is in a better place with all his abilities that he got reworked. I think it's awesome. that he's in a good place. As far as how much damage it does, yeah, that's a lot of damn damage that he's doing. But as far as the rework, it's great. I'm happy that a tank can't run away from me when his ass is fucked up and know he got himself in a bad spot. He should have, that lets him know that, hey, maybe I should learn next time my ass didn't go that far. So I'm glad that tanks don't have their mobility anymore. It's great. So as far as the reworks, I agree completely with every rework that they've done so far. In the beginning, I may not have, but now that I understand what the overall purpose of it's for, I agree with it. The only one I really had a problem with rework was again the mobility thing was my boy Steel. At first, I didn't want his bulwark to get taken away. I really wish that shield would have been gone, like his actual defense shield.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is true. Sevarog Sliver is still there. That should be something that's taken away or reworked too. Let's on the note of that, let's talk about Sevarog because
all right, let's talk about Sevarog.
That's one hero. He hasn't been. Sevarog to be almost completely useless no matter where you put him off lane or jungle.
I agree.
Because give me one moment. Simply because the execute problem. You can't get a minion down low enough for your ability to work. And so the way that they can fix this is that once that red procs hit your ability, and then Sevarog is done. It makes it so much easier if his ability executed minions when they hit a certain threshold, and that would fix Sevarog right away, and that would bring him back into the meta. That would make him very good. It would make him very good, but they don't do that. They're not fixing that. Look at this. I'm about to back him up. I think he's playing a ring around the rosy with this guy. He's getting us, and then we stop him. All right, now, but yeah, so Sevarog Slither needs to get taken away. It needs to be replaced with something better.
I agree. I agree with you.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're off of that. Number 4. What changes do you want to see in the upcoming updates? And let me go first on this. What I would like to see in the upcoming updates, I would like to see patch. First of all, gotta see the patch notes first. Then I would like them to focus on fixing cards. I want them to really focus on cards right now. Currently, characters are a little you gotta nerf some people, as we just talked about, like very thoroughly. But I really want them to focus on cards during these next updates. I want them to add more cards. Specifically, that's what I'm trying to say. I want them to add more cards, add more variety to our builds, to what we can do. Alright, DK?
Alright, so one thing I would really like to see is this map to just get a little bit larger. Like, I think the current game it's a little fast, but it works, but I just feel like it shouldn't take, you should not be able to get across this map in 5 seconds. I don't care what mobile you're in. You shouldn't be able to get across the goddamn map in 5 seconds. And I wish this map was a little bit larger. And if it was a little bit larger, it would just be so much better if it was just a little bit larger. So yeah, enlarge the map. As far as upcoming other things, I want to see a more variety of cards. I think, we just launched this update 3 months ago. I think it's time to introduce some more cards, or at least trickle out one card per update or something new, Trickle out a new card. I really don't care about getting a new hero because I'm still enjoying the reworks of the current hero. So throw us a new ability out there for a current hero. Let us beta test a hero ability. Be like, hey guys, we don't know if this ability is going to be really good or not, but we want to throw it out there. We're going to change an ability on Sparrow for once. Let's talk about Sparrow. Sparrow is basically the only carry that doesn't have an escape. That doesn't have an escape. Now, I know people are going to say Revenant doesn't have an escape, but Revenant his ass can ult somebody and escape. He can get,
Yeah, that is true.
Revenant can get out of a gank. You know what I'm saying? Sparrow can't get out of a gank. Her ass is dead. Like the moment you gank Sparrow, unless she's overpowered and that bitch doesn't she doesn't miss autos, her ass is dead, right? So I think Sparrow needs to get some kind of escape. Sparrow needs to get a buff somewhere to where she's just gonna. She just needs to do overall better, you know. Like I feel like Sparrow definitely needs an escape, man.
And that's where you'd like to see in the new update, like a Sparrow rework or a buff of some sort?
Yeah, I would like to see a Sparrow rework or a buff.
Okay.
I want to see a buff for Sparrow.
That's good. That's good. All right, moving on. If you could make a new hero, what would it be, and what are its abilities?
If I can make a new hero,
if you could make a new hero.
How about, because I know you thought about this question, you go first, and then I'll play off of you.
I really didn't actually, but I will go first. Okay. So, the new hero I would like to have from this game. I would like to have, I want a new caster. Because I mostly play caster, so I would love a new caster right now. I kind of feel currently there's a good roster of casters, and maybe a little bit less junglers, but I don't know. Personally, I want a new caster. So, I'm not going to say the name because I don't know the name, but let's say one of its abilities. I want a Earth-based caster. What do I mean by Earth-based? I mean, we have Gideon, who's kind of Earth-based, but not really. I mean, he does meteorites and stuff. But let's say Iggy. Iggy is fire. Aurora is ice. He is like a sort of space man. I don't really know how to categorize it. But so what I would like to see is a hero that has an ability, let's say for existence, that is a mudslide, which when that hero is a caster, he throws it down in a set area, and you literally slip on the map to where it's like, let's say you're walking forward in my tower. If I put that mudslide down, you will continuously walk forward to where you cannot walk back, and you would just slip inside the tower. That would be a cool ability. So that's number one. Second ability, let's honestly give him like a Gideon rock, to where he picks up a large rock from the ground, overhead. He overhead throws it, and then if it hits, then it does a pretty good amount of damage. Ultimate. He literally has a mud tide ability, to where he is able to be mud and like pushes himself forward and hits for a high amount of ability damage. And that's really all I can think of. Alright, you go, DK.
Okay.
Oh, and he is a range carry too. A range carry.
A range caster?
I'm a range caster.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think it'd be easy.
You kind of.
Huh?
Okay. No, go ahead.
I think it'd be easier for you to start off, what do you want him to be? A carry, a jungler, or something like that? And then you can continue from there. And then if he's like a range caster or not.
I would want a. Excuse me. Give me one moment.
This is some tough questions, guys.
No, it's not a tough question. No, I just had to cough. Just had to die for a moment. I would want a tank. I would want a tank.
Mm-hmm.
And I would want a support tank. FaZe is kind of the only true support right now that can go on her own, or that can't go on her own, right? FaZe is kind of like you can play her on her own, but she's not gonna be that good. But I want a support that does nothing but boost the abilities of the carry around or the team around them, right? So what I mean is like it's like all right, so like one ability, right? For 5 seconds, give you and your partner health regen, right? But also take away health regen from the enemy. So I want something that buffs and debuffs, right? Like give us a debuff. Yeah, like give us a hero that can debuff the other team. Like we don't have we have a bunch of attacks, but we don't have like someone that just like constantly, you don't want this hero to be inside the game. This hero's gonna be banned every single time. Debuff their ass, right? So like, I want a hero like that, like a hero that's gonna be a great support, but is also gonna debuff the other team, right? And gonna give you slight buffs to yours. So, the ultimate. Hey, thanks. Like I want a hero where his ultimate does like it buffs everybody on our team attack speed by 10, and then debuffs everybody attack speed on the opposite team by 15, right? That'd be its ultimate, and it can do something else. It can it can do multitude of things, and then I want like, hey, what's up, buddy? How you doing, Arthur? And then I would want like something just to play with all the what do I call it? Abilities. Like I want a hero that debuffs all abilities. Yeah. I want a support.
So like a
that
silence.
Can do that. I want a silent. Well, we already got Richter for.
Yeah, that's what I'm
silence,
saying.
so.
But it would be like a silence. Is what you're trying to get at.
Oh, yeah, kinda.
Okay.
Yeah, you can do that. Or like you can point at somebody and silence them for 2 seconds.
That actually sounds pretty cool.
You can do that.
All right, let's continue to. All right, number 6. What are some? Wait. Oh yeah, as we were gonna talk about, cause you know how you were talking about Sparrow and how you felt like she needed a buff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So this next session is, what are some of the heroes that you feel that need a buff or a rework? I'm gonna go. I'm
What
gonna
are some of
start
the
off.
other heroes that need a rework?
Yeah, let's do like one each or two, one or two, depending on how you feel. So I'm gonna start off first. Who I think needs a buff right now is 150%. I cannot feel even more strongly than this. What is her name? Fang? No, it's. Who's the girl with the tether?
FaZe?
FaZe. There she is. I think she needs a buff. I think she really does need a buff. Because I've not been seeing a lot of phases. I think FaZe needs a buff, and I think Decker needs a rework. Because right now, that little slow bubble she's doing with Decker, it's not working. Nobody's picking Decker. Very, very few people are picking Decker right now.
You all right? So you just went into 2 different people. All right.
Yeah. So I said 2 people.
Let's stick with one. You want Decker or FaZe? Who are you talking about here?
Oh, I was just saying. I think both of them. All right. FaZe just needs a buff. She just needs to be able, with her ultimate. I think personally.
All right. I have to disagree with you there. And that's I have to disagree with you. I think FaZe is in a good spot right now, and let me tell you why. Yeah, I think FaZe is in a great spot right now. It would be impossible if like I said, and this goes back to allow and to defining your roles. If you're gonna carry and you're gonna be a support, let your goddamn carry get all the last hits and empower that carry. And this is why people don't like picking FaZe as support or other supports, because too many supports have just as many last hits as they carry, and it shouldn't be like that. This is an unbeatable combination right here. go phase and go Wukong. You will not lose if your phase does nothing but take out but support that Wukong and don't hit a minion. Prime example is if you watch this phase and in my match, this phase, if you watch her, she does nothing but take the last hits from this what's her name?
What's
her name? No. Yin. She does nothing but take last hits from Yin.
Wait, do you know how to get rid of the... Sorry to interrupt, but I need to know. Do you know how to get rid of the HUD for the recording
thing? The HUD, you press triangle.
Press triangle.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Oh, thank you. Alright. Continue. Oh, yeah, okay, so for me, personally, I feel like she just needs a small buff. Not a lot, just... I would like to see her be buffed in some sort.
And for those of you that are out there watching, hold on, I'm sorry to cut you off, about phase. Stop alting with phase in situations where you don't need to alt. If your ass is about to die, don't alt with phase unless you are attached to somebody and you can give them your buff. Phase does not, and I repeat, does not get a health increase when she alts anymore. They took that shit out. Yeah. It's good that they took it out because it was way overpowered. So stop alting with phase. And don't be like, oh, I only altered with her to get mana back. No, you didn't. You altered with her because your ass panicked and you tried to get health. and you know you wasn't getting no damn health. And you couldn't get away. Now, I guess you can alt to try to get away to go faster, but don't alt with phase no more unless you got somebody to give the ability to or the benefits to.
And I think who needs a rework? I got a Decker. I think Decker needs a rework, just being honest, guys. I feel like her stun is fine. Her circle, or that a bubble ability, needs to just get rid of it. Give it something else.
Okay.
Give it anything else but what she has currently. Her ultimate, I think it's okay for what it is. And what it is you can trap people with it and use other ultimates and set up team fights and stuff for it. I think it is useful in situations. And
see, here's the thing.
That's about it.
Okay, go ahead. All right. So with Decker, here's the thing with Decker, guys. All right, I'm gonna disagree with you on a little bit. I think Decker kit is fine. It does need some slight ability changes. And what I mean by that is add-ons. So first off, all the Decker ability cooldowns need to be fucking lowered. Decker ability cooldowns are so high that it makes her almost damn near unplayable, except for her stun.
Yeah.
Her ult is so damn high that you can only do her ult is almost at 3 minutes. It's almost at a 3 minute cooldown.
Really?
And that's ridiculous. Yeah, and that's almost at all stages, yes. Decker ult is over 2 minutes at all stages, I'm pretty sure. Her ult is ridiculously high. The second thing is like her ult, what it should do is this. And this would be awesome, and I've been thinking about it for a while. Decker.
What? Hello? Are you okay?
She does. You are right about that, but Decker ult needs to do more than just cage demand. When Decker ult goes, it should silence for 2 seconds, slow down enemy attack speeds. It should slow down enemy attack speeds for negative 20% or not 20%, but 10%.
Yeah.
It should apply a 10% attack speed debuff. It should silence for 2 seconds, and it should do something.
Actually, I like that change. I like what you're talking about.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Decker ult needs to be more than just a cage in. You need to, like, when Decker pops her ult, you need to be fucking afraid of it. You need to be afraid of it.
You know what I was thinking? What if the debuff was like an attack speed slower, you know? Something like that. Yeah. That would be a significant, just so good. She ults in there, they are somewhat slowed and have a slower attack speed, maybe. And, that would be very good. I like that. I like that suggestion. Definitely get them, like, not a big slow, though, because if it's a big slow, people are gonna, but a fair enough slow.
But yeah, but Decker Ultimate needs to apply debuffs to everybody that's trapped inside it. And if they do that, if they rework Decker Ultimate to apply debuffs, oh my goodness, I guarantee that Decker would be in top spot of support. She will be back into the meta, dude. She will be back into the meta.
On that note, how do you feel about Muriel? Do you think she's good right now?
Yeah, Muriel's great. I think Muriel's fine. Like, especially Death Muriel. Yeah, Muriel is like, all right. So my thing with Muriel is that I don't like her, period, because Muriel has the ability. If you have a great Muriel support, she has the ability to not only keep that whole team alive, but prevent you from dying and attack you at the same time, slow your ass down so you can get killed by the whole team. Like, Muriel kit is fine. It does need to be reworked. It could receive some slight buffs as in damage output, but other than that, it's fine. I don't think Muriel needs to be reworked.
Okay.
If one thing I would choose to rework instead of buffing her damage output would be when she goes to alt. When she goes to alt, I would like it to apply either, again, back to the silence game, I would like it to apply a silence or a mass slowdown. Yeah, for Muriel.
Okay.
I would like for it to apply either her alt, either apply a silence or a mass slowdown.
It does do slowdown, right, though? If I'm correct?
Well, I'm talking about, it just does a movement slow. It does a movement slow. I'm talking like attack slow, movement slow.
Yeah, something like the Decker thing we were talking about.
Exactly. Like, I wanted to do more than just what it's doing now, but I needed it to last at least a couple more seconds. I'm talking like 5 seconds. Like, I want these support ultimates abilities to last longer.
I feel like they have more impact on the game. Is that what you're trying to get at?
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I feel like supports I feel like are in the roughest spot right now as far as like ability wise, because their abilities, although they're good, they don't last long enough, you know?
Yeah, I completely agree with you on that. It's like you get a Muriel shield, sometimes it goes away like really fast, and that's not even somebody's hitting it, you know? So if Epic could figure out the right combination between maybe a lower cooldown to fix those problems, or just outright make the abilities last a little bit longer, it would dramatically lift up supports as like more of a bit. Because right now, you don't have to pick a support. You can be an Aurora. You could be a Gideon right lane. I have played Gideon right lane with an Aurora support before. Me and DK have won countless games because of that. It's ridiculous. It shouldn't really be like that, but it is. That was a really good segment. Yeah. Alright, do you have any people that you think need a buff besides those two? A buff or a rework?
No, that's it. I'm good.
Okay. Let's move on. Alright, if you have the ability to add one thing into Paragon, be it a new game mode or a new system implemented, what would it be?
I would... If I had the ability to implement something into Paragon...
Yeah, like right now.
So I'm gonna go passionate about this game. Like, everybody that knows me, that plays this game with me, knows how passionate I am about this game and how much I love this game. And this game has taken me out of some deep depression, and helped me out a lot. I would love to see these characters in a different universe or a different light. I would love to see this game turn into like an action adventure or a battleground of some sort, like a Super Smash Brothers or something like that, like an all-out free-for-all, using your abilities, playing.
You're talking about like an arena mode, like in Smite. You remember when you were playing Smite?
We can do an arena mode. Like, I would like to see an arena mode come in. I would like to see an adventure mode come in.
They did talk about the adventure mode type thing. but that was a
Yeah,
while
like
back.
and when I mean like an adventure mode, like third person over the shoulder adventure mode, you attacking, you going up or teaming up. Um, I want to see some variety come to this game. Just a bunch of different stuff, but first and foremost, an arena mode. Arena mode would be most welcoming to this game. And you know what? It doesn't even. It can be the same match. It can be the same, not same match, but same map. An arena mode on this map. All you have to do is just block off the sides so you can't go through the jungle and stuff.
Yeah, okay.
Make it mid lane. Make it the mid lane, the arena lane, and apply the buffs at the camps in the middle. You know how you go through the fog wall? There's a buff.
Yeah.
Put it right there. Where the rubber buffs are. Put the buff camps right there in the arena mode. And that way you all meet up in the middle.
I think that'd be very interesting. I really do. I think that would be like a one lane or type thing. Now, what I would like to see is similar to your idea. I want to see more game modes in Paragon. Currently, we only have one. But that is because they want to focus on fixing heroes, making more cards, stuff like that. I love when they do that, You will never see me complain about Epic is not doing what they're supposed to do. They're not fixing certain things. No, they are, majority of the time, on top of the things that they need to fix. And have put up goals to where they can accomplish them, to where they can maybe add a new map in like a month or two. They can add a new game mode, something like that. But as of right now, if I could just snap my fingers and make it happen, I'd love to see it. I'd like to see a new mode where it's literally 2 lanes, sort of like in Smite, to where you have 5 people and there are 2 lanes, one to the left, one to the right. There'd be like a jungle in like the middle of it, and there's only one left and one right lane. And then you would there'd be like 3 people or like 2 people on each lane with the jungler jungling in the middle. I think that would be amazing. I really do. It would be fun, You could add different objectives, stuff like that. Maybe get back dunking the prime orbs. I think it'd be great. Alright. Are we good?
Yep,
Anything
we're
else?
good.
Alright.
Nope.
Let's see. If there was a system I would like. Yeah, there is one thing I think they could tweak for the system-wise. For the HUD, I have a hard time noticing my health and mana bar, because I am not looking at the top of my TV screen. I wish that I had like a customization option to put that back down, because I really don't even notice it anymore.
That's coming. The new HUD is coming in 43.3, I believe that's what they said, or 40.
The new HUD
The next update, the new HUD, the HUD customization is coming soon, so you don't have to worry about that.
Alright, that's good. Alright. What is the funniest bug that you have ever experienced in Paragon?
Right now, I'm looking at some funny-ass bugs. I'm experiencing some funny bugs in this replay system, like me encounters that killing people that's not there. She alt in the air. I'm throwing shit at people that ain't there and killing them. So there's some funny bugs right now happening. One bug that I'm finding funny right now is with Kalari when I'm jumping and shit. Although the terrain is different when you're traversing, I'll try to jump over a wall and I'll just get stuck on the damn wall and I'm just there running around, just getting stuck on top of the wall, can't move. So that's been a funny bug for me. I have found some new elevation heights that you can jump over and stay on top of, like a couple of the bridges in the middle.
I want to talk about that too.
Yeah, so there's quite a few of them that you can jump on and just stay up top and just hide and wait for people to come.
That was actually a thing in a tournament where if you tried to do that, you would get banned, or they would say you're cheating or something.
Yeah.
If you put wards up there, and you were not allowed to do that. Okay, so for me, funniest bug I have ever experienced. You guys are gonna laugh your face off when you hear that. Okay, so
what happened was I was playing Rampage. We all like Rampage, at least the majority of us here. What was happening is his animation. This is back when Rampage still had a jump, guys. I had used his jump ability, and his arms got permanently stuck in the air the whole entire game I had. So they would only go down if I kicked a rock from the floor. So when I was walking around, literally all you saw were Rampage's arms waving in the air like he just don't care. It was hilarious. The enemy team just looked at me freaking weird. They was like, "What is this guy doing?" I have no idea. And that's the funniest one I've ever had. Okay.
All right, we got any more questions at all, or?
Yeah, we still got not a lot more, but we got like 4 to 5. All right. How would you teach? Huh?
Go ahead.
Yeah. How would you?
I'm gonna be able to answer 2 more.
All right, 2 more, and then we'll do the people in the chat, or what?
Let's do 1 more, and then we'll do people in the chat.
Okay.
I'm running a little bit behind on schedule. I got to start the stream, or my stream.
Yeah, I told you, man. The time goes by fast when you're doing this podcast. It's good. It's a good podcast.
It is going by really fast.
Yeah. Okay. So, let me just pick a question. All right. How would you teach someone or tell them about Paragon?
All right, you go ahead and start off with this.
Alright, how I would tell someone about Paragon? I've done it before, to where, let's say, I stream it. I pretty much stream Paragon to where people are like, they see my channel, and I have other things on my channel besides Paragon. I'm playing, like, other walkthrough of games, and they're like, what is this game? And I tell them, this is Paragon. It's like Smite or League of Legends. It's a MOBA type game, and it's really fun. And I try to support people who want to come in and play. So let's say there's a noob out there. He's like, this is my first time on Paragon. I saw your stream. I need help. I would teach him about the game. I would go through the jungle with him or something like that, tell him all the stuff. And hopefully he comes out knowing more than he did. DK?
All right, yeah. So if I was to tell somebody or describe Paragon and try to get them to play Paragon, I would like, hey, do you like third person view? Do you like over the shoulder action? Well, come and take a look at Paragon. This game is awesome. It's a tower defense third person view action game where you get 5v5 teams and you go at it and you try to knock out each other's towers. Paragon is a great battle arena tactic game because it's a MOBA, but it's a MOBA second, it's a brawler first. So that's how I would describe Paragon to somebody. If they love third person action, go ahead and play Paragon, man. It's awesome.
That's it?
That's it? All right. Is anybody that's out there? We got quite a few people watching. Anybody got any questions? Anybody want to?
Yeah, you got any questions for us to talk about? I know, Bernard, you're out there. You might have a question or two that you want to discuss. We'll wait a couple seconds.
While we're waiting, I'm just going to go through and show people what I mean on some of the spots you can reach on this map with Kalari. It's pretty crazy. Where I've been able to jump. I've been able to jump on top of there. See if I can do it. See if I don't fail at it. All right, yeah, I failed. But you can jump. You can jump on top of there. You can jump on top of this one right here. See if it comes back now. See if we can do it. Look at it. Ah! Alright, and it's not letting me do it, but you can jump right up there. You can put a ward up there.
Okay.
Yeah, but go ahead, man.
Aurora support is my bae. Decker is the early game god. Alright. Well, we're gonna end it here, guys. Hope you enjoyed that little podcast that we had. Please, if you want to know more about the podcast or you would like to join the podcast, please message us. TK, you want to say anything about your channel or something like that? Because you're signing off?
Yeah, I just want to give a shout out for Kid Def. This is going to be a weekly thing. Kid Def is going to be going on. I'm going to do my best to be here every week for this podcast and be reoccurring on it. This is something that Kid Def is taking initiative of for the Orb Nation. So anybody that want to guest star or anybody that want to come on to the podcast, just jump into our Discord. If you type in !Discord, it'll pop up down below for you, or take a look at the description in the video below. Our Discord is in there. And if you want to guest star on here, you can be on the podcast with us. But yeah, big shout out to Kid Def. Go check out his channel. God Only Knows Loading.
Yeah, God Only Knows Loading.gaming. And DK's channel, guys, is DK Gaming. There's no spaces. There is like a bracket or something in the middle of that, of DK Gaming. So yeah, I will try to leave his link in the description below if I can edit this video after. That's gonna be it. Good night, everyone.
All right, y'all. I want to appreciate